Friday, March 28th, and today we are getting ready to pack the staffer and get ready for DeWalt Motorsports Park, the first race of the 2025 PDRA season. And right now I am cleaning up the shop. We're getting everything kind of moved so we can get the junior in. We have to take the top sportsman out of the car from World Series of Pro Mod. So there's a lot going to do, and then I think it's Monday we leave. So this is the start of getting ready for DeWalt Motorsports Park. I have now made it to DeWalt Motorsports Park. We have gotten a lot done so far. We have taken the junior through tech. We have got our entire camp set up. Our pit is all set up. Our canopy, pit mat, everything like that. So got all of our stickers ready. We got everything ready for tomorrow. So tomorrow we have testing. Thursday we have testing. Friday qualifying. Saturday is race day. So kind of counting down. We're pitted outside the gate this time, which is different than usual, but I don't know, we're gonna make the best of the weekend, see what happens. And last year I won this race, so let's see what we can do this year. We have now wrapped up Wednesday testing here. Wednesday we had the worst day, and on Wednesday we've had the best day. We're trying to figure out a little bit, kind of top end and the starting line between my light. We've been pretty early these past few times, a little bit of the driver and car. And then on the top end, we're just trying to get dialed in for 790 for Friday qualifying. But we did 2 runs today. We have 2 more hits tomorrow. We'll see what we can do, see if we can change anything, see what we can get better on. But we made a couple of changes to the front end. That way we can get the light tuned in. And I'll let the crew chief decide on the motor and what he thinks is best. We'll see what can happen. Feeling pretty good about the weekend. Tomorrow we have more testing. Same old, Friday qualifying and Saturday race day. So it is now Thursday. Yeah, I know. I didn't update you guys any on Wednesday, but so basically we just had testing, 2 yesterday and then 2 today. And yesterday started off with a red light, which wasn't the best. It was 34, quite a bit, but it was a little bit of the driver and kind of the car. I was in a little deep in the staging, which also didn't help. So we got that figured out today, because the second time out yesterday I was 17 red. Again, quite a bit. And then going into today, we made a couple changes like to the front end and things to kind of back off the red light. And then we were trying to hit the 790 dial, because of course now in the Pro Junior, that's what we have to qualify off of. And I think yesterday, the first pass was like a 96, 94, something like that. And then the second pass was an 87. So then whenever we went out today, it was a, let me think, it was a 96 again. And then I was 60 on the tree. So he finally got on the green side, but 60, it's hard to win a race with that. So then we kind of left it the same because I was a little late, and with our data we could see that too. The Computed system, we can go in and really see if it was the car's fault or if it was the driver's fault. So I was able to go in and see that I was a little late too, and I kind of knew it. And then on the second time today, which would be my 4th and final run, I was 61. So moved 1/1000th in the light, and then ran a 789 with a 6. So we're right there. We kind of, with the ET, we're still trying to figure out like to hit the 790, because tomorrow at 9 a.m. we start off and we start qualifying. And in the 790 class, it is very tight. At least that's how it's been last year from watching and things like that. It's very tight, and sometimes at 791 cannot get you in the show. So we're going to have to look at that and really hit the 790 dial. So I think tomorrow we'll know kind of what we need to do on the light. And then we found out that my dad was spinning my tires, like my rear tires, and he felt that they were getting stiff. Like they weren't rolling as easy as they usually do. And I thought there was no problem to him. I felt it, and I was trying to do other things at the time. So I was like, let me know if you find anything. And apparently, I think it was the bolts to the brake rotor were spinning out, and one time whenever he spun it just to make sure again like everything was fine, it locked up on him, and that would not have been good if I was doing my burnout or something, the car locked up and I turned sideways. So we figured that out. That was something else that we needed to fix. That took a while to fix because it was very hard taking it apart and putting it back together, but we got that fixed, and I think we'll be ready for tomorrow. We just put the car inside. It's kind of dead here. Everyone's just kind of chilling. They're running pro nitrous now, all the qualifying, so that's happening. And then tomorrow, 9 a.m., I'm pretty sure, we start out at number 1, or qualifier number 1, and then it goes from there. So we'll see what happens. Kinda, I don't know, I'm feeling good about the weekend, but at the same time, just try to hit that number. So we'll see what happens. 2 qualifiers tomorrow, and then Saturday we have 1 more. So hopefully in the first qualifier we'll make it in the show, and we know we will. Like 790 with a 0 would be amazing. 790 with a 5, something like that, we can be in the show for sure. And that would be nice that we can just get that relief. So see what happens. I'll keep you updated, and I promise I will not go 2 days without any updates.
And in between testing on Thursday, a couple of my friends and I had media day for PDRA, which was very fun.
Hey everyone, so I am now done qualifying for today. The first run I was, I was red 13, which the red light doesn't really matter. And then I was 785 with a 4, I'm pretty sure. Something around there. So we knew right there we needed to change some stuff because there was a lot of cars laying down like good laps or good passes, like 790 with a 2, 790 with a 4, things like that. So we knew we needed to pick it up. Or slow it down, actually. And I mean, we came back, looked at all of our data, and this is really my first 790 race. I raced at World Series of Pro Mod, but this is the most passes I've had in my 790 car, so we don't have much data on it. So that's kind of one of our problems, that we don't have much to look at. And then, I mean, we went out this past time and we were just hoping to be above 790 or above. And we went out, did 795 with a 1. So, I mean, hey, we're in. I'm sitting 23rd. I can't get bumped out. There's only 6 cars that are out, so I'd have to move 9 positions, and that's impossible. So, yeah, we'll see what we can do. We're going to take a big swing out in the morning. We have 1 more qualifying to move up some more positions, and then right into eliminations. But Deuce is already all prepped. So tomorrow we will go back out, see what we can do, and this will, like I said, kind of be my first 790 race. So we'll see how we can do. Get as much data as we can, and then once we're done here, I don't know, we have a couple more micro races and then to Virginia Motorsports Park. So it's good to be back in the drag car. I haven't been in it for a while, especially since my surgery. So yeah, kind of remember everything, still getting used to it again. So yeah, we'll see what we can do and just get after it, lay down some good passes, get some data. That's all I can say.
To round out Friday night, I was a spectator for a few minutes and watched Jason Ventura run his Pro 632 in one of his qualifying runs. And once I was done there, I had dinner and decided to play a couple of rounds of cornhole with some of my friends, which is always fun.
Alright everyone, so now I have ran my third qualifier and first round. So in the third qualifier, we laid down a really good lap for a race. We didn't move up much. Well, no, I actually went down 4 spots. So we ran at 87 and I was red 004. So I should have swung at it and my dad should have swung at it to get the car there. And And then, so that was good. We just made some front end adjustments so we could get the light slow down. Yeah, slow down a little bit. And then first round, I found out I had one of my best friends, Lily. So that was kind of sucked. And my first ever year coming with PDRA, I think I had her first or second round. And then last year at this race too, I had her second or third round, I'm pretty sure. So now I had her first round. So it's somehow at this race, every single year we get paired up with each other. Now that's not fun. So we both went out there. We had identical lights at 088, and then so that kind of stuff that we had each other. But then I went on and I won that race, that round. And then the reason why I was so late on my light was one, because I got distracted. Oh, I wasn't distracted. I got caught off guard because something happened over there with her car. So I just kind of got caught off guard. And then I had an 88. And then also I forgot to put the SD card back in the front end of my car, which is our data loader. And whenever my dad flipped the switch before he set me in to record, it froze up on him. So he has no clue what my idle was. And we were low on our idle, which we knew that. So kind of just a whole mix of things right there. But we got the car prepped. It will be going out in shortly. All we have right now is Top Sportsman, Bracket Bash, and then Top Dragster, and then we're back out. So not a horrible first round. Definitely need to learn some things about remembering to put the chip back in, and then we should be good. So yeah, second round shortly, and first round is always the most gut wrenching for me, just because it's just it's first round. So now that that's over with, we should be good. Second round, like I said, shortly, and we'll see what will happen. We still haven't gotten our pairings for second round, so I don't know who I'm running, but just do my own thing. Let's go a couple more rounds. So we have now ran second round and third round. In second round, the kind of to hand it to me in a way, the girl was 15 red. So I got past second round and I was 16, so we were trying to figure out the light and we finally figured that out. And then going into third round, I had somebody I didn't know, and then really I was 25, he was 30, so we were close on reaction time. And I felt like my car was slow, which it ended up being slow. So the car, he went out around me and there was nothing really I could do. So kind of just held in it and just tried everything I could. But I don't know, this is really my official first 790 race with PDRA at least. So we're still trying to figure out everything and weather. We don't have much data on the motor or the car, so we're trying to get that done. But I mean, not a bad weekend. I'm actually super happy with the weekend, super happy how it turned out. I think everyone is. And now from here, we are just going to Millbridge in a couple of weeks, doing some roundy round and doing some dirt racing. And then I will be back for PDRA's second race at Virginia Motorsports Park in about 4 weeks. So if you guys are in the area, come on out. And yeah, had a super good weekend. I feel like it was. So we'll see what we can do, see what we can improve on, see what we can do better.
If you were watching live on Flow Racing, did you see me on their commercial break? Let me know in the comments below.